This is Butch Clark with XIO Technologies. In this session, we look at VROps symptoms, alerts, recommendations, and a new action. The XIO ICE Management Pack for VMware vRealize Operations Manager creates several entities within VROps, including symptoms, alerts, and recommendations. If you're a VROps user, these concepts are probably familiar to you. When you turn up a new instance of VROps, there are many different objects defined. To see the list of them, click the Home icon in the VROps client, then click on the Content link in the left navigation tree. This is where you have access to the definitions of things like all your dashboards, symptoms, alerts, and so on. So first, let's take a look at the symptoms that the ICE Management Pack creates. Click on the Symptom Definition link. There are a few types of symptoms listed, but click the metric/supermetric symptom definition link if it's not already highlighted. This shows you a list of all the symptoms currently defined. You can see the name, the object type that the symptom is defined for, the metric that the system watches to determine whether or not to trigger the symptom. It also shows an operator column and a threshold column value and the criticality of the symptom. Finally, the last column shows the entity that defined the symptom. To see the XIO defined symptoms, click on the Defined By column header. This will display the entire list in sorted order. If you don't see XIO listed, click the header again to sort in descending order. Here you can see three XIO symptoms. They are ICE Temperature Warning, ICE Temperature Critical, and ICE Disk Array Enclosure Health Critical. You can also see what will trigger each symptom. For example, if the metric ICE Health is less than 100, then the Health Critical symptom is triggered. Now let's take a look at the newly defined alerts. Click on the Content button to get back one screen and select the Alert Definition link. Again, click the Defined By column header, probably twice, to see the three XIO alerts. These correspond directly to the three symptoms we just looked at. On the right of the screen, you can see that all three alerts will have an impact on the ICE Health badge. Any alert can have one or more associated recommendations. To see this, select one of the alert definitions in the table, then click the Edit icon that looks like a pencil. This display really ties together the symptoms, alerts, and recommendations. You can see here that the alert ICE Disk Array Enclosure Health Critical is raised by the symptom ICE Disk Array Enclosure Health Critical. You can also see that there's a single recommendation for this alert. Contact XIO Technologies service for replacement of the disk array enclosure or data pack. With these in place, the normal VROps collection and analytics processes will monitor the metrics defined in the symptoms. Should a threshold be crossed for any of these symptoms, it will be triggered. This will in turn fire any associated alerts. When an alert is thrown and you examine the details of the alert, you will see any recommendations defined. You can see a list of all reported alerts in your environment by clicking on the Home icon, then clicking on the Alerts link in the left-hand navigation page. The ICE Management Pack allows your ICE units to participate as a fully integrated part of the vSphere ecosystem, including full symptom, alert, and recommendation support. The last item to talk about in this session is a new action that the ICE Management Pack defines. To keep recurring processing from happening, the Management Pack will only establish ISE to data store relationships once every 24 hours. That means if you add, say, 2 new ICE units, you'll have to wait until the next day, at least, to see the relationships on the dashboards. We have added an action to the ICE object that will cause the relationship building process to fire during the next available collection cycle. To trigger the action, go to the home screen, expand the environment node, and click on the ICE storage and volume filter inventory tree. With any of the ISEs selected, click on the Actions button on the menu bar in the top of the middle of the screen. you will see a single action named Rebuild Object Relationships, including IECs and ICE volumes. Click this item. Next, you'll see the Rebuild Object Relationships pop-up window appear. Click OK to trigger the action. You will see a summary screen appear that gives a unique GUID for the new task. Click OK to release the screen. Now the next time the collector fires off the management pack, it will cause the relationship building process to run. In the next session, we will examine what data the ICE management pack monitors. For more information, please visit x-io.com.